Welcome to our most stressful day of boat life to date.
Worst things happen at sea.
We get beached on silt,
We can't get round the sill.
smash into a lock,
Our first breakages from a lock.
nearly run over some canoeists,
Ran them over.
and I almost lose the boat. Not once, but twice. Today we're leaving the comfort of our mooring and becoming continuous cruisers again. Excited?
Yeah.
We're heading for Bath. Hopefully we get there on time before it gets dark. It took us, last time when we came down here,
I think we left about lunchtime.
yeah, we left about lunchtime last time, but it was getting dark at sort of
Winter.
5, 6 o'clock. Yeah, so now it don't get dark till 9 o'clock, so we should be fine. Got a roast dinner on the go because it is Sunday. Before we leave, just going to swap the anchor around, put that up on the bow and fill it up with some water. Pretty good.
It's done.
Mm.
Nice. I might take it out, drain some of the liquid out, and then like let the bottom bit cook a bit more.
That's the anchor tied up on the front. That's the official term for tying an anchor up. We should have done it back when we left Bristol a couple of weeks ago, because we're heading upstream now. If for whatever reason the engine cuts out and we start moving backwards, as a last resort you can put the anchor out, otherwise you can just try and get onto a bank. But yeah, at least that's up the front now. Just gonna fill up the water. Wind's a bit strong. It's a bit stressful. The wind took us right over on the bow.
We're just left our mooring, and around the corner is a lovely pink boat by Zara. She hasn't got YouTube, but she's got Instagram, so I'm sure lots of you already follow her, but if you don't, I suggest you check out her page. It's very wholesome in pink.
Well dressed for today, ain't you?
Yeah. Number? Yarrow the Narrow. Boat. Narrowboat.
It's been raining quite heavily over the past couple of days. You can really feel it going upstream now. Slow, and hear it struggling a bit. It's going to be a long day. Nearly had a head on with a wide beam come around the corner, and then a whole school of fire. Is that you? Oh yeah. Drive, quick, look out! Quick, 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 quick!
Where's that from?
That steam railway you can cycle along. There's that cycle path that goes all the way to Bath, Bristol, remember?
Aww. you. I don't know if we can pull in anywhere soon.
This is how long? Want to stop it for a bit?
Yeah. I'm just doing the Yorkshire puddings.
It's convenient. It's quite slow going upstream because I said it's been raining quite a bit, so it's. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Something like that. Ooh.
Monday. Where are we?
Bitten, isn't it?
Have our nice roast dinner. Maybe we could have it on this bit. Set up the chairs. Oh.
We did have a bit of momentum going still.
I'm just putting this week's video together, and looking back at the footage, I didn't realise quite how stressful that single day of cruising was. Now, whilst I've got you, this week's video is sponsored by our friends over at EcoFlow. For anyone that hasn't heard of EcoFlow, if I had to sum them up, it'd be a company that has mastered generating, storing and now using renewable energy. They're most famous for their power banks, which in my humble opinion are the best value for money on sale. Both Delta 2 and River 2 ranges have been updated to LiFePO4 batteries, which in simple terms is what Elon uses in Tesla.
I mean, really, it brands itself.
Yeah.
Essentially it means they're safer and they last longer before they die, so you get 3,000 charges or roughly 10 years of average use before the capacity drops down to 80%, which is roughly 2 or 3 times the lifespan you'd expect on previous tech. I don't think anyone in the industry offers a longer guarantee. They're guaranteed for 5 years, which for a battery product is really good. They've got a model to suit any use, from the compact River 2 up to the Delta 2 Max that we tested. The Delta range can be expanded with additional batteries, and everything connects up to EcoFlow's super snazzy app, where you can change settings and control them remotely, or whatever you please to do.
Break it. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it.
We've been using an EcoFlow of some sort for coming up to 18 months now, right back when we were still fitting this boat out. We used the original Delta to power things like the tile cutter and charge batteries before we had any power. They've recently been expanding their range and now produce anything from solar panels to robotic lawnmowers, plus the world's first off-grid air conditioning and heater unit. We've got it ready and waiting in anticipation for the amazing British summers that we're renowned for. At the minute, the heater function's probably more useful than the AC. Also, their fridge, freezer, cool box, ice maker unit, the Glacier. How can we forget the Glacier?
The left-hand bartender.
Follow us for more cocktails.
Made Dad a cocktail as well.
Not used to it, is he? Right there.
Christ, I think it's the first time any of us have had a drink in a little while. As you've probably seen before, we've only got a little tiny under-counter fridge that we use. It's got a tiny little ice box and stuff. It's fine for us to day to day, but any form of party or gathering, it's just not enough. There's nowhere to cool beer and wine and spirits and all those other amazing things. So when we were back in Bristol Harbour and our friends came around, we actually had it stacked out with booze, fully booze, and the ice maker was on flat out. The fact that it's portable and we can alternate it between the boat and the van, that's if we don't sell the van, is a major win as well. I also read yesterday, I think it was yesterday I read it, EcoFlow have also teamed up with Winnebago of all companies. They're offering a complete off-grid battery setup in one of their new motorhomes. It looks absolutely stunning. So if anyone with contacts to Winnebago, or Winnebago is watching this and you can hook us up with one of those for even a week would do, please get in touch. Anyway, if you are on the market for a power bank, as I said before, I generally think these are the best, hence why we've stuck with EcoFlow. The figures speak for themselves. There's a link in the description, go and check it out. Thank you for your time. Now I'll let you get back to watching probably our most stressful, no, definitely our most stressful day cruising to date, without a doubt.
Solar panels are doing their job. Nearly 500 watts.
got cauliflower cheese, roasted lamb, like Greek style, roast potatoes. This is like a stuffing nut roast, Yorkshires, peas, and then carrots and broad green beans.
Homemade gravy.
And homemade gravy, of course.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Not too much. That's your blessing. No need of that. Oh, someone's fell in. Joe.
I'd be lying if I said that wasn't intimidating. Where? First lock of the day is Swineford, then Salford, and then I can't remember where the other one is, but then we've got a few in Bath. Bang in with the facts as usual. Dragging the bowl round.
Yeah, go right.
I'll be alright. I was close. Basically the current just took the bowl round, and where I came in too far on the right hand side, as I came out to try and moor up to pick Danny up, basically I just kept drifting round and it went further and further, and then we're nearly facing downstream.
On a weir?
On a weir, yeah, we'd end up going like rapids.
Look at all these people. How am I going to get out? At the top. The baby!
Not really Danny's fault, but when she was letting the water in the lock, probably a little bit too fast. Oh, and our first breakages from a lock. Tenant's glass.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit more than that. By the sound of it, we just hit the side of the lock a bit hard, didn't we?
Yeah.
Someone made me a nice rapid.
Someone should tie themselves up.
I will next time. To be fair, that wouldn't have necessarily stopped that because there's that much slack in it as it's going. But you must have ripped that paddle up. A bit fast, wasn't it?
You can do it next time.
In front, it was the worst one because it's a beer garden full of people as well. Oh my god! Bang! Cheers. What to that? Oh yeah. Sorry? Yep. Yep. Oh, cool. Cheers.
I won't go too far this way.
I think we're sharing a lock. I can't tell. I'm in the bushes. Lovely. Thank you. See ya. Just came down the wrong side of the river, which is fair enough. Then it looked like they were stopping in that side, so we naturally come around them, and then they decide last minute they're going to come across. They ran them over. Mamma mia. Someone literally sat there facing my way looking.
He didn't say a word.
We are just coming up to Western Cut. I can't remember what the lock here is called, but that's fourth one of the day. Also, something's missing, but it's a bit of a sore subject at the minute. You'll be alright. Worst things happen at sea.
Just moving whilst we get in. We can't get round the sill. We need to... I don't want to hit your legs. I didn't even look then. I just managed to put my foot on that one.
Wow. You had a hurt ankle.
Looks like there's some moorings just up here on the left, almost outside a pub, so I'm going to have a look, see if we can moor along here and then call it a day, because we still need to cycle back and pick the car up, ready for Danny to have work. Got a hand? Got a hand?
Mine was harder to do, okay? Take someone's mug.
No, I genuinely came to help.
Are we still on the river then?
This is the river still.
Even if we're just here till Friday.
I'll probably get a swim over there. It's just me struggling. The bank like comes off at an angle, I can't quite get close enough, but I think we're on to a winner. What are you happy with that? Happy with that? Whee!
So we've just moored up in our first spot, and we probably won't stay there for 2 weeks, so I think maybe just a week, but I've got work for another week, like back to back, and it's quite a long drive, so I just wanted somewhere that had parking close by. But we're going to go back and get the car. That's like another downside to going so far, you've got to go back and get the car, but this will be our second time on the bike since we've been back, so long overdue.
I've just got to try and get them off the roof now.
Good luck. Shall I come in over? Oh, I'm not sure about this.
Bike's about to about 12, 13, 14 kilos rather than being fully loaded, nearer 40 kilos. Whee! Flying! Whoa, oh my god, I've just done it for the longest I've ever done it. That is mental. Glad I was filming. So we're going to follow the railway track, which goes, the old railway plan, it goes all the way back to Bristol.
I can't sleep. They used to cut. You and me, we was thicker than blood. But the sky grew dark and got inside of me. I still hear the words you told me. Baby, gonna be so lonely when I'm gone. But it isn't true. I was just as lonely with you. And I guess I always will be.
When we left you the other night, we just took a walk into the town in Bath and had a nice pint of beer, and yeah, just made the most of being in the city. That's us for this week. Join me next week for potentially the last ever van build video. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much to our patrons. We'll see you next week.